Welcome back to the Bacmancave. I'm actually going to go ahead and finish this up. That way I'll have a nice, good running, solid bike. I don't have to worry about it. It has front and rear brakes. Not like this one over here. It's a Pitbike, which I think I'm going to just sell off because it's just sitting there and somebody needs to use it. And I know I'm going to be riding this more because this has electric start, which I'll show you in a second. The electric start needs to be replaced, so I'm going to replace the solenoid also. And I got another battery. It's on the charger over there. It should be done. I've had it on there for a few days, actually. Yeah. Green, that means it's good to go. But also, I'm going to order the tube that goes from the carburetor to the air box and a new air filter. The air box is there. It's underneath this thing I just bought for it. That's pretty cool. And after that, it'll be, does this key come out? It does. It's been on the whole time. So, yeah, I think I'm going to just keep this as my dirt bike, I guess, unless I get a bigger one. But it's got electric start, kick start, and it's a 4-stroke. So that'll be like the easiest thing to have instead of trying to, well, once I get that electric start, it'll be mint. So, like I said, this one over here is dead. I already tested it. A little tester, and there's like no response at all. So, oh yeah, this needs a seal because it has like a little leak, as you can see next to the battery cover. So, I'm gonna see if it's just popped out because it wasn't leaking before. As I was trying to start it, it started leaking. So I'll look at it in a second. I'm gonna lay it against something over there. Take off the thing. Actually, let me do that right now. All right, got y'all on the stand. Glad it did because this one actually was loose. So that wouldn't have been cool if I lost my 2 nuts. Yeah, this one was actually loose. I tightened them down, but apparently I didn't. Unless it came loose, which is worse. You start filming more. Because I had to shave this thing down on the sides to make it work. It looks like it's still eating through it. But it's all good as long as it stays. Let's see here. That's the only place it could be leaking from. Oh yeah, that's for the cover. I'm gonna take a socket and see if it'll go in any further, but it doesn't look bad. Trying to find the right socket. Yeah, looks like it's off. I'm gonna try to do this and hopefully the bike don't fall off the stand I have. Yeah, it was out a little bit. Hopefully that fixes it because I don't want to order another one. That thing went in way too easy though, to be honest with you. All right, that should do it. I'm gonna go ahead and put it on the side and see how it pans out. All right, so I put it back together. I'm about to take this thing off the stand and, well, my makeshift fucking bike stand, and let it sit to the side and see if it leaks. If it leaks, I think I'm just gonna seal anyway, but if it doesn't leak, I'll be happy with it. But I'm still gonna get the seal and replace it because I'm doing all this work to it, so I might as well just make sure it's good to go. So I'm gonna probably get both seals just to be sure. It looks like it could be from both. So better safe than sorry. And I want to ride it without any worries. So if I get the 2 new seals, it'll be fine then. So that thing was moving too easy, so it's not, even if it doesn't leak, I'm really not too comfortable with it. And I'm quite sure I'm probably low on oil anyway, so. All right, let me take this off the stand. Okay, got it off the stand. Wiped it dry as I could. And the ground's a little spotted, but is that a drip already? No, it's not a drip. All right, so take a picture so I know what's what and see what happens. Might put a little bit of oil in it just to boost it up a little bit. Let me check the oil. So I took it out, and like I expected, it's bone dry. So I'm gonna throw some oil in here and see what happens with the oil leak. All right, so I happen to have enough of the right oil to put in there. It's in the B44 stroke synthetic motorcycle oil, and it happened to be the right amount to make this full. So I gave it a few kicks over while it was off, and now I'm gonna let it sit for like an hour, and I'm gonna come back and see if there's any leaks. Okay, so it's been an hour, and so far so good, no leaks. So I'm gonna hold off on it. I mean, if I order it, it's gonna take a few days to get in anyway. So yeah, so what I'm gonna do is I'll order the rest of the stuff, save me a few bucks for now, and then I am happy with that. So yeah, I figured it was just off a little bit. But all right, now let me go order these parts. In a few minutes, the parts will be in because it'll be a couple of days later, and going to get this thing done and go for a ride. Okay, so excuse the noise in the background. What I need to do is just double check to make sure that this is bad. The starter solenoid. Hopefully you're going through and I need to swing this around the right way because I know it won't reach. Oh well, it's just weird. Oh, and I need to change the darn battery. me get this on, save me some memory. Okay, so I got the new battery in, actual battery in, and it's on. You can hear it like clicking. But what I need to see is I need a light that can show me. So nothing now, but this should flash. Do the reverse. Oh, maybe I gotta. That's the ground. Yeah, I see it flashing barely. So good. It is working. See? There we go. Alright, so that's good. So all I'm gonna do is just get a new starter. Whew, that's another few dollars I'm saving. I better still be recording. Alright, so I'll see y'all actually in a few days from now because there's really nothing else I can do but to replace that starter and get these other two parts. So that's another, wow, I managed to save $30 by not being lazy. Because I was just gonna replace all that, which I might have to eventually. Like the seal, I'm thinking I'm probably still gonna have to. But as far as the solenoid, that's good. Alright, so I'll see y'all in a few days. Alright, it's a few days later and I got some of the packages in for the TTR 125. So this right here and this right here. Actually, this is going on today. This will go on tomorrow because the last piece I need for this will be in tomorrow. But I mean, I might just slide on because I know I ain't gonna be riding it today. That way, when actually, let's just get to it. All right, so right here, brand new starter. Other starter didn't work. Ordered this one, came in a few days. Didn't get any stickers or anything, but that's all good. So we're gonna throw the starter on today. They actually sent me two. I gotta send one back. So they charged me for two. Hate when Westman does that. And this is the piece for the intake, the rubber piece. Let me put this down and unwrap these. Okay, so new boot goes like, I guess like this into the intake, but the intake sticks out, so it's kind of weird. I don't know. It's like it's not even the right one, but it's nice and soft, so it should go in pretty easy. And then a new starter. I'm gonna do this first right now and get this thing going. Hopefully it starts right up. So I'm gonna throw this camera on the stand and get to it. Okay, so for this portion of it, all I need is a Phillips head screwdriver to take a little screw out. And an 8mm to loosen this up, which it should be loose. I don't remember tightening it all the way. I guess I did. But yeah, normally I would run a test, but I ain't gonna test it and I mess it up. So I'm just throw this on, keys off. Say, undo the battery, but I don't feel like digging to get to it. All right, so take this one out. Very simple. Well, it should be. New one in correctly, of course. goes in. Maybe I need to lube up the, wow. This thing just break? Fucking thing's broken. Look at this shit. See? Guess it's a good thing that they did send me two. Let me see if the other one's broken. I guess I accidentally ordered two. That's crazy. Check this one. So this one's not broken. Alright, so this one's not broken as far as I can see. It's crazy. But yeah, somehow front of this is, look at that. That's a big ass chunk. I hope none of that fell into the damn engine. Get some oil. Where I can lube this Moan Joan up a little bit. Slide right on in. Man, that's crazy. Alright, so this is lube. A lot easier. So I put the, look, all these pieces right here. It's broken. I'm gonna put that back in there with it. That's crazy. I mean, it'll probably still work, but nope, not the kid. Anyway, let me finish this one up. That brand new starter. Woo! You are recording, right? Okay. Gotta make sure. Gotta be something. All right, make sure this thing's in neutral. All right, it should just crank over. Yeah. All right, Yahtzee. Now, this tube, it goes like, I guess upside down like that. So, man, that stinks. So, take this off, because I'm gonna probably need this part of it. See, so it goes like this. I gotta work this in there somehow. Looks like I need 11. Actually, I'm gonna wait till tomorrow, because no my luck, that will be messed up too. But I need to get on Amazon right now and return this starter. That sucks. That really sucks. But we have electric start. Sound like it's struggling, like too much, like I don't know, torque or something. I mean pressure. I don't know what that noise was. But yeah, so a few minutes, which will be tomorrow. Because what I'm missing is the air filter to go inside the air filter, the little air box. I was gonna just throw this on there, that way tomorrow I can just go ahead and do that. But I think I'm gonna just go ahead and leave this like this for now, till I get the air filter and make sure that it fits. Because I don't want to have to put this on and have to take it right back off. So I'll see y'all in a few minutes, which will be tomorrow. See if it starts, boys. All right, so we finally got the last two pieces of the mechanical portion of the TTR 125 in. So I'm about to put these on, and this should stop the oil leak. I know this one for sure is leaking, so I'm gonna replace this also, just because I'm gonna be doing it, so why not, right? All right, so let me go ahead and get this on and then go for a test drive. Well, if you saw my previous video of me putting this in, you will have seen that I put this in too far. Like, it was way in. It was like, but now it came out flush like it was before. So yeah, this seal is bad because it shouldn't be moving at all. But I have the new seal right here, which I shouldn't have on the ground. Put up here on the seat. I'm gonna try to get this thing out. Yeah, this new seal looks all tight, and I got the little socket that I'm gonna use to bang it in. It just fits like right around it perfectly. All right, so let me get this out. I'm gonna need both hands, and I will show y'all the after. Well, it actually came out easier than I thought. Like, all I did was just take my flathead, put it in here like so, and when I pressed on it, the opposite side popped out, so I just worked it out, and then boom. I was like, hit here, this side came up, hit here, this side came up, and eventually just worked its way out. So I'm looking here to see if there's any, like, anything, but I'm gonna wipe it down, and then I'm gonna put the new one in, and that will be done. And hopefully the bottom one comes out just as easy. I know I'm gonna have a little bit of oil leakage, but that's cool, as long as it's the last time it leaks. But let me get this on. All right, so I got the 2 seals on. That's the new seal right there for that one. And new seal. I couldn't get them exactly like flush all the way around, but hopefully they're on enough. The one I'm really concerned about is this one because it's constantly spinning. This one is just shifting every now and then, but this was the smaller one. Yeah, I just like I said, fuck it, just jam that thing out because it was hard to get out. I ain't feel like drilling in because I'm not that good at drilling and I ain't want to hit a bearing. So, all right, so I'm gonna go ahead and do the oil leak test, and actually I'm gonna take it for a ride, come back and see how the oil leak goes. All right, so go ahead and test drive this thing if it starts. Yep. Yeah. I was trying to avoid it cutting out. Alright, so that was a test ride. I'm happy with it. Now let's see if it's leaking. So I'm gonna let it sit in its normal sitting. Didn't even check to see if it had oil in it. But that's what we're doing now. I'm gonna give it about an hour, come back and check on it and make sure that it's not leaking. But after that, I need to check. Actually, I need to adjust the carburetor so that it doesn't stall out when I'm sitting in at a stop. All right, we'll see y'all in a minute.